Hey, it's been a while. 3 months, huh? You look good. You look real good. Moving on, I've got a speed paint just for you. That's right. Today, I'm gonna be drawing Scary Girl from the upcoming season of Total Drama. They're making a new one, and keep this on the down low. But I may or may not be one of the animators on the season. Fortunately, the cast has already been revealed publicly, so I think I'm allowed to draw fan art of the characters without being prosecuted by the law. But I am still under NDA, so I can't really go into too much detail on anything about the show. But I think talking about my experience working as an animator is fair game. I'm real jazzed to be working on the show. As far as I'm concerned, Total Drama is like the Canadian cartoon, and it has been ever since I was a tiny little homunculus. So yeah, as an animator in Canada, it feels pretty sweet to be part of creating it now. I'm still very much a noob in the professional scene. Most of my animation experience is what you'll see on my YouTube channel, and my type of animations are very different from Total Drama. You know, I do frame by frame wacky shit posts, which is not the exact same thing as perfectly clean professional tween animation. So yeah, there has been a bit of a learning curve, and I've still got a long way to go. I am really looking forward to being able to watch the final show and be like, oh, dude, that 2 seconds right there where the character said what? That was me! I did that! So yeah, that'll be fun. I would talk about like life at the studio, but the studio has been mostly remote ever since the pandemic, so I've been working from home pretty much from the start. And the way my job works is I'm given a task and a deadline to complete it, and I can choose my own hours, which I found to be both a blessing and a curse. And when it comes to choosing my own hours, I don't choose very wisely historically. You see, I've always had this silly little habit where I will avoid doing a task until the last minute before the deadline, and then do all of it in however many hours it takes in one go without any breaks. Which is not the best way to do things, as it turns out. Anyway, the point is, you can get away with that kind of thing in high school, especially when you don't really need post-secondary school for your career of choice. But that kind of thing doesn't really fly in the professional workplace, so yeah, these days I've been trying to make sure I do a little bit of work every day instead of no work for many days and then all of the work in the last day or two. I do slip back into old habits a little bit sometimes, but it's a work in progress. Huge shout out to my animation director and supervisor. She's great. She took the time to get me trained up on how the show is made, how animation works around here, and she hasn't fired me yet, despite the multiple occasions where I posted all of my scenes at ungodly hours right before they were due. And I have not talked about the drawing yet. Should we do that? Should we? Yeah, surely. Surely we talk about the drawing. So yeah, the idea to draw this character came about because she, being Scary Girl, is a pretty good candidate for a Halloween drawing. Unfortunately, I didn't get around to editing this until October was over, but it is what it is. The thought was there. I didn't even finish Inktober this year. I got like 19 days in and then came across the prompt bluff, and I just kind of gave up. My only ideas were someone playing poker or a cliff, and neither of those seemed particularly inspiring to me. And I was already like a week behind at that point, so I just thought, whatever. I've already done all 31 days before in previous years, so I don't have anything to prove. It's fine. And before you start to call into question my Halloween spirit, behold my beautiful costume of Victor from Arcane. It speaks for itself. Getting off topic again, though. Basically, I'm pretty happy with how this drawing turned out, and I had a moment in the middle where I thought it was looking a bit shit, but I slept on it and muscled through it. Got it looking pretty okay, and I think the finished thing is pretty cool. Alright, wrapping it up here. Thanks for looking at this video and such. Hopefully it won't be another 3 months until the next one. I do have a funny little animation I'm working on, and it could come out either soon or not very soon, depending on my levels of motivation and the success of my time management. So look out for that in an undefined amount of time. Okay. Bye.
I pissed.
That's awesome, dude. You finally figured it out.
I went to P school.
Oh man. Oh no. I was recording a Speedpaint yesterday, and then I went to bed and I forgot to pause the recording, so I have 22 hours and 53 minutes.
Oh god.
Saving that file.
Yeah. Oh no.